the snows of Ontario, where the wind will make you shiver. 'Twas the month of May in a Georgian bay near the mouth of the Musquash River, where the bears prowl and the coyotes howl, and you can hear the osprey scream. Back in '99 we were cutting pine, sending it down the street. Young Sandy Gray came to go home bay all the way from PEI, where the weather's rough and it makes you tough and no man's afraid to die. Said he came a smile and 30,000 out. It was a place to claim his glory. Now Sandy's gone, but his name lives on. This is Sandy's story. Young Sandy Gray lives on today in the echoes of a mighty yell. Listen close and you'll hear the most of this story that I tell. Boys, listen, story that I tell. Now Sandy Gray was the boss of men who tossed the trees to the shore. They come and go and they built a flow 100,000 logs or more. Then he'd ride them down towards Severn Sound, cut them up in the mills for timber. And ships would haul spring, summer, and fall till the ice came in December. One Sabbath day, big Sandy Gray came into camp with a PV on his shoulder. With the thunder crack, he dropped his axe and the room got a little bit colder. He said, come on, all of you, we got work to do. We gotta give her all we can give her. There's a jam of logs in a little jog near the mouth of the Musquash River. With no time to pray on the Lord's Day, they were hoping for God's forgiveness. But the jam was high in a troubled sky, and they set out about their business. They poked with the poles and ran with the rolls, and tried to stay on their feet. Every trick they tried, and one man cried, this log jam's got us beat. But Sandy Gray was not afraid, and he let out a mighty yell. I'll be damned, we'll break this shimmer. It's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell. Now every one of the men did the work of 10, and Sandy scrambled to the top. Working like a dog, heaving 30-foot logs, it looked like he'd never stop. And they struggled on, these men so strong, till the jam began to sway. Then they dove for cover on the banks of the river, except for Sandy Gray. Now with thoughts of death, they held their breath as they saw their friend go down. They all knew in a second or two he'd be crushed and frozen and drowned. Then they saw him fall, they heard him call just once, and then it was over. Young Sandy Gray gave his life that day in the mouth of the Musquash River. But Sandy Gray was not afraid, and he let out a mighty yell. I'll be damned, we'll break the hammer. It's breakfast in hell, boys. Breakfast in hell. East of Grant's tomb, there's plenty of room with no fences, no wall. And if you listen close, you'll hear the ghost down by Sandy Gray Fall. Through the tops of the trees, you'll hear it breathe, the echoes of a mighty yell. I'll be damned, we'll break this jammer's breakfast in hell. Young Sandy Gray